Hey there, Michael Griffiths here. Welcome to this week's Get More Referrals Today podcast. Today I want to talk about loyalty cards in particular. I was asked this really good question. How do I create a loyalty card? I go to this cafe all the time and I get marked every single time I buy my coffee, and I can't wait to get my free coffee. I want to create some sort of loyalty card like that. I think my people would really love it. Let's get stuck into loyalty cards. But before I do, as always, hey, if you love the show, would love if you could just share it with one other person. Put it up on your socials, send it to a colleague, send it to a client, send it to somebody who you think would really value getting something from this week's podcast. We're not going to run sponsorships. We're not going to run ads. The best way to better help more people is simply through word of mouth. So let's dive into loyalty cards. I think the big mistake with loyalty cards is that people think by having a loyalty card, it's going to solve all their problems and that their customers, their clients are just going to instantly be more loyal to them. And honestly, no, it's incorrect. A loyalty card is a great addition, but it's not why somebody keeps coming to your business. And honestly, if it is, it's probably the wrong side of person coming to your business anyway. Because as soon as you remove that loyalty card, what happens to their loyalty? It goes. So do you really want that sort of person as a customer, as a client to your business? I wouldn't. So if your thinking is to create some sort of loyalty card because that's what's going to keep people loyal, you're only going to attract the dipshits as customers and clients who are only going to be loyal while they get something from you. Now, I think that's really important because you need to ask yourself, is that the type of customer, that type of client that you really want? And I'm hoping your answer is no, because you're better than that. So are loyalty cards useful? Yeah, without a doubt. But there's a few things that we've got to talk about before we even get to the loyalty card side of things. See, I've done this a little bit actually over the last couple of weeks around comparing, take your favorite airline. I don't know, you might fly Qantas, Virgin if you're here in Australia, you might fly Virgin Atlantic or British Airways if you're over in the UK, you might fly Delta or Southwest or United if you're over there in the US. But take your favorite airline that you fly more often than not and think about what they do. They go, because you're loyal to flying us, you get a discount when you hire a car from this company. You can get special rates when you stay at this hotel. You can get 15, 20% off when you shop online at these stores. If you buy your petrol, your gasoline here, they're our preferred supplier and we'll give you something special. See, sure, they're all sharing customers through a partnership, but what that airline is really trying to do is keep you loyal to them by offering you other things on things that you would naturally probably use anyway if you were flying. Okay? If you're flying, good chance you're going to need a car. If you're flying, good chance you're going to need to stay somewhere. So they find things that allow them to look good in your eyes. See, it's just a form of a loyalty card. So when we think about how most people do loyalty cards, they go simply, if you spend X amount, we'll give you this thing free. So they try to use it as a way of actually getting people to spend more money with them. It's not the right thinking. If you think about simply, how do I make someone feel great about using our business? Or how do I make someone feel great because they get an opportunity of saving money or getting special things that they wouldn't normally be able to get unless they were a client of ours? That's how you should be thinking about loyalty cards. That's how you should be thinking about doing some sort of VIP client membership benefits. And I think that's a better way of calling it, especially if you're in the services side of things. So I don't care if you're a mortgage broker, financial planner, accountant, some sort of consultant, some sort of coach, you're a marketing agency, you do graphic design, you do web development, everyone could have member benefits, client benefits section. You're a client of ours, and because of that, you get these other benefits too. And maybe it's discounts of other people's services. Maybe it's access to things. Maybe it's being able to get a whole bunch of various things that are going to make their life easier. Whatever it happens to be, every single service business could run something like that. Now, if you're in hospitality or cafe or have some sort of consumer orientated, more so sort of business to consumer side, then maybe it is more of a loyalty card. But get away from the ridiculous buy 6 cups of coffee and get the 7th one free. That's not loyalty. It's not why they're coming back to you. They just happen to be coming to you to get their coffee anyway, so they get the thing stamped. Honestly, very small percentage. And if you are one of the percentage that goes somewhere because of that card, what happened if they took the card away? Would you not go there anymore? And if your answer is yes, I wouldn't want you as a customer anyway. So think about your business and how could you create loyalty through other forms of benefits that you could offer the people who come to you. I'm going to get back to that real soon. What creates loyalty? Loyalty is created through the moments that you share with that person. So again, it doesn't matter what type of business you are. Let's just go, for example, that you're a marketing agency. If you only focus on delivery, and go, we provide a great service. We get great results with our Facebook ads. We get a great result in the website we build. We get great results in the content we do. That's all great. That's what you get paid for. So that's nothing real special in terms of creating moments. It's why we talk about activating extraordinary moments throughout your business. Moments that people remember because you made them feel a particular way. That's what creates loyalty. I'll just use a fairly recent one. A service provider, we went through their service. It was great. It really helped our business. It provided everything that they said they were going to provide. Haven't referred a single person to them. Haven't spoken about the thing one bit. Why? Well, I don't feel any loyalty to them. I know really they don't really care about me. They delivered what they had to. They took our money. That's the perception I have of the relationship. Now, whether it's true or not is irrelevant. It's how I feel. And they've done nothing to try to change that feeling. And honestly, that will be probably 95+% of you and your business and your relationships with your clients right now. You do a good job. Perfect. Tick. Give yourself a pat on the back. You might get great results. Perfect. Give yourself a pat on the back. You're supposed to. That's what they're paying you for. See, activating extraordinary moments is about tapping into the limbic part of the brain. It's about creating this feeling. It's about being able to absolutely intensify the loyalty, trust, and bond that someone has towards your business. And now, if you're doing that, honestly, someone doesn't give a crap whether you've got a loyalty card or not, because they will always turn up. They will always talk about you. They will always share you. They will always open doors for you. They will always promote you. And more than likely, they will always keep coming back if given the chance to spend money with you. I think the The huge mistake, and it's a mistake in terms of how I got asked the question and then I saw the person's response, is that we think that there's this magic pill that if I was to give somebody all these other things, that they would make them feel like they should stay with us more, spend more money with us, talk about us. And it's not that. Give them a reason to talk about you because of the extraordinary experience they had with you. Give them a reason to promote you because of the extraordinary relationship you have with them. I think of, let me just say one business. And I was reading this the other day. So over in Italy, pretty much in the middle of nowhere, there's a beautiful lake. And there's all these restaurants, like there's probably 20 restaurants around the lake. They all have fancy decor and they've all got lake views and they all do their signature dish. But they all pretty much compete with each other on sort of price for attention. And then there's this one place that's a couple of kilometers inland, not even on the lake. They've got like plastic white chairs and laminated menus. And all they do is pizza. That's it. But it's at the person's home. It's a husband and wife team, and it's at the person's home, and they actually have the tables in their gardens, surrounded by the tomatoes and the herbs and the spices and the basil and the mint that they're growing. And they hand make everything. They crush the tomatoes and sun dry them. And every single day, lunch and dinner, there is a queue down the road to get into this place. Now, I haven't been there, but I already know without even being there because of the way they're doing things. They're opening up their home in their garden. They're doing everything by hand. Sure, it's probably not as profitable. Sure, it's more time consuming. But I guarantee there's so much love in it. I guarantee it's a husband in the kitchen. It's a wife out serving tables that she knows every single person by name. That the husband would come out and they'd joke around with their customers. And they would just create these amazing bonds that then away goes the person and they share the story. They share the story of this little pizza place that they found where they were sitting in the person's home in their garden. They had all the fresh ingredients growing around them. And the conversations and the wine and the moments that they had, they probably shared all of those. And hence, more and more and more and more people kept turning up. When you do those sorts of things, you don't need a little card that says, buy 4 pizzas and you get your 5th one free. When you do those sorts of things, you don't need a little card that says, print 4 things and your 5th lot of printing's free. Or spend X amount of money and we'll give you a $10 gift card back. And we see it all the time. I don't know about you, but I saw an ad the other day. Spend $1,000 on a TV and you get a $50 card back. Seriously? If that's why that's my decision making, to spend $1,000 on that TV at that place because I get a $50 card back? Can you hear how stupid that sounds? And yet, I see it time and time and time again with people actually thinking that that works. It just reeks of desperation. You're no prize whatsoever. Like, we have to try to incentivize you to come and actually use our business because we're not extraordinary enough. That's all you're telling me. So I want you to think really carefully right now about your business. Again, I don't care what your business is. It can work with every single business. How do you become more extraordinary that in the end, your current clients, your current customers have all these amazing stories because of the moment you create with them to be able to go and tell other people? How can you do that? And when you hit that nail on the head, that's when you, all of a sudden, loyalty is not about a card. Loyalty is not about having to give discounts. Loyalty is not about having to bribe people. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't have client benefits or customer benefits. I think they're just nice extra things. And it's a great way to create partnerships and leverage through other people's businesses, more importantly. Whole nother topic. But it can't be your number one reason. Because if it is, the only people you're going to attract are absolute tire kickers. And if that's what you want, good luck. Business will always be hard. Hopefully that's been super value. If it has been, share it please with one other person. Put it up on your socials. Tell one other person. And if we can do that, we get to help more businesses become more extraordinary, create unbelievable service offerings, and really change the business landscape. Till next time, take care. Speak to you real soon. If there's anything you need in terms of helping your business activate extraordinary moments throughout, pretty simple. Just reach out. And if there's anything you want us to go through on the next podcast, send me an email, reach out on social media platforms. You can find us pretty much anywhere. Take care all, and I'll speak to you real soon.